You're listening to IBGR, our call sign for the Internet Business Growth Radio Network. The broadcast frequency is our URL, and that's ibgr.network. We provide live and recorded shows 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on what an entrepreneur or small business consultant needs to grow their operation from zero to big. How big? Up to you. IBGR focuses on the 180 million English-speaking small business owners around the world in four major markets: North America, Australia, Oceania, the Indian subcontinent, and United Kingdom, Europe, and Africa. All of these 6-hour cycles are delivered in 6 major themes: strategy, operations, sales, people, ownership, and consulting. The first 4 tracks, strategy, operations, sales, and people, are the day-to-day tactical issues all entrepreneurs face. The 5th track, ownership, takes the conversation to the next level. How can an owner working in the business make the transition to an executive of a multi-million-dollar firm by working on it? Our last track, consulting, is for our brothers and sisters with the same mission as IBGR, helping small business owners grow. I bet you didn't know that 57% of everybody on the planet is employed by a small business owner. Let's team up and help business owners increase generational wealth for themselves and their family while creating good jobs in their local community. Our team has over 7 decades of helping and building businesses. We have turned those years of experience into radio shows and downloadable tools that any entrepreneur, whether you're an independent contractor, solopreneur, or business owner, can apply immediately. All you have to do is download, listen, apply, and engage. Download the show notes that address current issues in your business. Listen to the show live or as a podcast. Apply the information and tools. Engage us with your experience and feedback. And if you really want to maximize your time spent with IBGR, join our community and have access to our toolbox. This just scratches the surface of what you will receive every day at IBGR. The opportunity to grow with us is only limited by your imagination and persistence. Let's grow together and put the world back to work. Thanks for listening.
You are listening to The Women of Business Thriving, and I am your host, Dr. Tracie Hines Lashley. You just listened to Adulting in My Purpose with Nicole Ranking. Was it great or what? I'm telling you, if you missed it, you need to make sure that you listen to her podcast. It was exciting information in there, and your youth needs to hear it. And you can pick up some tips as well. You're listening to IBGR Network. If you have not downloaded our app, I suggest you do so, because today we will be talking about networking to elevate your net worth. What better way to do that unless with IBGR Network? Come on, we are a community, and we're talking about building your network. What better place to do it than here? Start with us. We really are a community of entrepreneurs building other entrepreneurs' businesses. So why not start with us? I am a heartfelt leader and Chief Elevation Officer of the Leaders Innovative Growth Solutions. I am also the founder and CEO of Bossed Up Leaders Incorporated. We are a 501c3 corporation for women. So yes, I am well versed with helping women. And I am also a certified emotional intelligence trainer, coach, and consultant, as well as a DISC trainer and consultant, and a 5-time best-selling author. So again, I love to help women grow and thrive in their businesses, business and life. If you thrive in your life, of course, your business is going to follow. So what I want to talk to you about today, we've all heard the saying, your network is your net worth. And it's very true. I was one who didn't really understand the concept of growing with others. I always thought I had to do it by myself. And if you ever heard my shows before, you would know that, yes, I tried that. It didn't work out so well. We have this misconception that we have to know all, be all, do all. Well, I'm here to tell you today, as I told you before, you don't. You need that network. You need that team, that community. So what I want you to do is take out your pen and paper, because some of the tips I'm going to share with you, you need to implement today. So some of the key issues that we have as owners is we don't network enough and we don't build those important partnerships and relationships. We just simply get stuck and don't know how. Or as women, we can sometimes be stubborn. Yes, I'm going to put that out there. So being stubborn in your business, it will not work. So you need to make sure you have a network of people around you. And also, business owners are not using their network to collaborate and grow their businesses. Now, I know you remember me saying collaboration is important, is key for your business, right? If you haven't, go listen to the podcast and I will remind you. It is very important that you have that network of people around. So what I'm going to do is give you some tips on how you can build your network. And another thing I want you to do, understand that selecting the right partner is very key, because a lot of times we select partners and it causes us to be unequally yoked. And that's not what we want either. And also, as business owners, we want to ensure that we have the same energy. So I know you hear me laughing and I'm just bubbly and excited all the time. So what if I had a partner who was just pulling me down? It wouldn't work out so well. And you don't want to have partners who make you do all the work. They're wanting to be coached or trained. No, they need to go out and seek help for that part, but you want to make sure that you're on a level playing field, or at least be able to elevate each other just a little bit. But nothing will work on the outside if your inside doesn't match. Nothing will work on the outside if the inside does not match. Work on yourself and walk in your confidence before getting started with networking. And the reason I say that is because I was not very confident in the beginning. I always thought I wasn't good enough, that there was someone out there that, is better than me. So why me? Why should I go and do this thing that I'm trying to do? No, I'm telling you, you are enough. You are. Someone needs to hear your voice. It doesn't matter if someone else is saying the same things that you are, but guess what? Someone might only hear your voice. They won't hear theirs. So get out there and do that. So I'm telling you, you're good enough. Come on, let's shine together. So are relationships playing an important part on your business? Yes, they are. They can help your business skyrocket. It took me years to figure this out. I would tell you, I just hired this PR person because I was afraid to go out. But I've learned, even though you hire a PR person, you still need to get out there and network. I know we're in the midst of COVID, but it's okay. I have seen several virtual events going on. You know what? Host your own. Do monthly webinars. Get your voice out there. Go into people's DMs. Ask them, hey, do you want to network with me? Do you want to host this thing with me? It doesn't matter. Just start doing something. Because the longer you wait on COVID to be over, the less likely it is that you're going to meet your match out there. So let's try that. And also, having a network is powerful. I'm going to give you some quick reasons why. There's a huge advantage because you're around people like mentors, advisors, teachers, and other knowledgeable people who know and understand what you're doing. Why is that important? It could really weigh heavily on you if you're talking about this thing and you just got all this energy and you're just hyped about it, and the person's looking at you like, so what? They don't get it. I was on the phone with someone 4 hours 2 days ago, knowing I had to go to work. And I just met this person a few days ago. And every conversation that we've had, It lasted about 2 hours. And we both laughed and joked like, well, what is going on here? We were both in the same place of where we talked about things that would excite us to other people. And they were just looking at us like, really? I don't get it. But guess what? We get each other. And it was just exciting to both of us that we didn't even want to get off the phone. Here it is, 1 o'clock in the morning, almost 2 o'clock for me. And I had to get up at 5. So when I tell you networking works, and I am on the path of doing some great things with this individual and excited about it, I am hyped about having someone who gets me. And it took me years to do this, but I was intentional and I did not stop. I was consistent. So that is required for you to get out there and network. And another thing is you want to start seeing things happening. Opportunities will start coming to you once you get out there, be seen, be known. Let people know what you know and what you do. But don't be salesy. Networking is not about being salesy and trying to push your products on people. No, we want you to ask the right questions and, just have conversations and be authentic with it. Don't sound like you're trying to force something out. It won't work. You want to make sure that you are building a connection with that person, finding things that you are similar. Like minds attract like minds. And another thing is you want to increase your growth in many areas. So when you're looking for these networking events, find some things that will grow your business. But if you happen to speak to someone where, maybe you're not a great match for me, but guess what? Because you have this network of people, you might be able to help someone else so you can connect them. I have been connected to people through other people. Yes, I have received DMs with another person involved. And they were like, okay, a friend of mine was like, hey, so-and-so, this is Dr. Tracie. Y'all need to connect. And I'm telling you, it is amazing. I never thought that I would be here today. This situation, man, I'm telling you guys, networking is it. There is nothing like it. And when you're networking, not only are you building friendships and bonds and things, your business, it starts to skyrocket. I have been receiving offers that I was like, wow, me? I'm excited. And I want you to be excited as well. So usually people stop doing anything because of they're thinking that they don't need to connect with others. They don't know how to make those true connections. They don't know where to start. And they often ask, how do I find the new connections most beneficial to me and my business? How do I begin the conversations with people? I'm going to tell you how. And I'm going to provide some examples of how I did it. Because when I tell you networking works for your net worth, you will not be disappointed with what I'm going to share with you. And also when you're networking, not only can you help another business, you can probably help your employees. So not being selfish about networking. Yeah, you need to network. You need to grow yourself, your business, and others. Your pockets will appreciate it. We'll be right back after this quick break.